A packed World Series crowd, camera lights grazing the infield, and then one cutaway shot sparks a frenzy. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, low-key in Dodgers caps, take their seats. Within minutes, social media revives a claim that sounds too perfect for a Hollywood ballpark. The Dodgers' biggest star might be her cousin, however distant. Tonight we're unpacking exactly why that claim resurfaced, what the records really show, and how a few lines in an old census tract open a story that reaches from Alabama fields to a royal box on the third base line. We'll begin at Dodger Stadium, Game 4 of the Fall Classic. A glimmer of paparazzi flashes, a quick scoreboard cameo, and a quiet sip of ballpark soda. Hardly headline material on its own. Yet here's the twist. Sitting on that field is Mookie Betts, a former MVP and generational talent. And years earlier, an amateur genealogist in Massachusetts proposed that Betts and Meghan shared ancestral ties through a web of Betts family lines dating back a century and a half. The World Series gave that story oxygen again, and for good reason. Baseball loves its bloodlines, and America loves a royal connection. Tonight's roadmap: first, the Dodgers game, and why it triggered a new cycle of "are they related" chatter. Next, the receipts, what the genealogical research actually says, where it's strong and where it's uncertain. Then the London clubhouse hug heard around the sports world. After that, context. What it means to trace Black American family histories through records scarred by slavery, and why that matters to this story. Finally, how the media, the fans, and even the principals themselves have reacted, plus the broader culture clash of celebrity, sport, identity, and truth. Let's set the scene. The camera cuts to Meghan and Harry. They're dressed for a classic LA date night. Crisp shirts, navy layers, Dodgers caps. Nearby, living legends circulate. Los Angeles Celebrity Row is a sport of its own, and a World Series is the Super Bowl of spotted in the wild moments. Yet what reignited the conversation wasn't just the sighting, it was the context. On the field, Mookie Betts, a star who's toggled between outfield and infield with the same grace most of us reserve for changing playlists. In the stands, a duchess who grew up in LA, home turf of Dodger Blue. The setup practically writes the headline. Did you know this isn't the couple's first brush with Major League Baseball? Years earlier, they toured both clubhouses at the MLB London Series in 2019. Before that, Harry once tossed a of entwined Betts family lines in Alabama. Yes, there's uncertainty about the exact blood relation because the record is incomplete. Yes, the World Series made the story trend again because this is Los Angeles, and baseball is America's favorite stage for unexpected cameos. And yes, it will resurface again because once you've seen cousins in the crowd, you can't unsee them. That's the magic of a game that belongs to everyone. If this made you curious, consider it an invitation, not to argue online, but to explore offline. Your family's archive is out there, in a box, a register, a memory your grandmother repeats when the kettle whistles. Chase it, because sometimes the path from a bleacher seat to a royal branch runs through one shared name on a faded line of ink.